The habit that's silently stealing your potential. A Stoic's Guide to True Power. The story of a man trapped in his own mind. Imagine this. A man wakes up in the morning feeling exhausted. Not because he lacked sleep, but because something deeper inside him feels drained. He looks in the mirror and sees a shadow of the man he used to be. Unmotivated, unfocused, and stuck in a cycle he can't seem to break. He wasn't always like this. Once he had ambition, drive, and purpose. But somewhere along the way, a seemingly harmless habit crept in. A habit that quietly drained his energy, killed his confidence, and kept him from achieving what he truly wanted. This man could be anyone. He could be you. But what if I told you there was a way out? A way to break free from this invisible prison and unlock an unstoppable version of yourself? Stay with me, because once you hear this, you'll never look at this habit the same way again. The hidden trap. Why you feel stuck. You felt it before. That brief high, followed by an emptiness you can't quite explain. You promise yourself you'll stop, that it was the last time. Yet somehow the cycle continues. The reason? Every time you engage in this habit, your brain floods with dopamine, the pleasure chemical. It's a quick reward and easy fix. But here's the problem. The more you indulge, the more your brain craves it. Like a drug, it hooks you, dulling your ambition and weakening your drive. You wake up feeling drained. Your motivation fades. Your goals seem harder to reach. Not because you lack potential, but because your brain has been hijacked. And the worst part? Society tells you it's normal. They say it's harmless. But history's greatest thinkers knew better. The wisdom of the Stoics, how ancient warriors broke free, Seneca. No man is free who is a slave to his body. The greatest minds in history understood the dangers of uncontrolled desire. They saw how men who chased pleasure became weak, while those who controlled their urges became unstoppable. Marcus Aurelius. The more we value pleasure, the more we become its prisoner. The Roman emperor knew that true power came from discipline, not indulgence. A man ruled by his urges would never be free. He would always be a prisoner to his desires. And here's the truth. Every great warrior, leader, and visionary had one thing in common. They mastered their impulses. They didn't let momentary pleasure steal their potential. And because of that, they built legacies while others remained trapped. The escape plan. How to reclaim your power. So, how do you break free? How do you take back control and unleash the man you were meant to be? The answer lies in 3 Stoic principles. 1. Self-discipline, the key to true freedom. Epictetus said, "No man is truly free who is not master of himself." This is where your transformation begins. The moment you decide to stop being a slave to your desires is the moment you start reclaiming your strength. But self-discipline isn't about punishment. It's about power. Every time you resist the urge, you train your mind to be stronger. Each victory, no matter how small, builds an unstoppable mindset. 2. Find your purpose. Replace the habit with something greater. The Stoics believe that a man without purpose is a man lost. And this is why so many struggle with this habit. They have no greater mission. Ask yourself, if you were building an empire, crafting your legacy, or chasing something meaningful, would you waste time on empty indulgence? Replace this habit with something that fuels you. Whether it's mastering a skill, starting a business, or pushing your body to its limits. Your purpose will become your greatest weapon against temptation. 3. Transmutation. Turning your energy into power. Ancient warriors, artists, and philosophers understood something modern men ignore. Your energy is your greatest asset. Nikola Tesla, one of the most brilliant minds in history, remained celibate his entire life. Not because he lacked desire, but because he knew the secret of transmutation. He redirected his energy into creation, innovation, and mastery. When you stop wasting your energy on fleeting pleasure and start channeling it into something productive, you become unstoppable. The transformation. What happens? When you quit. Picture this. Waking up with unbreakable confidence. Feeling more focused, more driven, more powerful than ever before. No guilt, no weakness, just pure energy and purpose. This isn't fantasy. It's the reality of every man who chooses discipline over indulgence. Your testosterone rises, your mental clarity sharpens, your ambition ignites. And most importantly, you take back control of your life. This is what the Stoics meant by true freedom. Not just quitting a habit, but becoming the man you were always meant to be. The final challenge: will you rise or stay trapped? Now, the choice is yours. Will you stay stuck in the cycle, or will you break free? Will you let a fleeting habit steal your power? Or will you rise above it? The great men of history, the ones who built empires, changed the world, and achieved greatness, they were not ruled by their desires. They ruled themselves. And now, it's your turn. If you're ready to reclaim your power, take the first step today. Choose discipline. Choose mastery. Choose to be unstoppable. Your journey to self-mastery starts now. If you found this message powerful, subscribe for more content like this. Because the world needs more men who refuse to be ruled by their urges. The world needs more warriors. And that warrior is you.